and he's always asking about if anyone's seen any working or at least vehicles in decent state of repairs around the surrounding area. It's not really a secret. He's trying to make himself a car. But yeah, so he's head towards it, and it's ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll
He's shouting,
One.
"Obs! O'Brien! Obs!"
Yeah, and so you walk up to the building, and it's just a large kind of roller door, and there's kind of scrap and tires and bits of cars lying all over. There's also like a kind of the shell of a car that looks like it's been taken apart and kind of like poorly welded back together. You're not sure if it's a practice car or whether it's like something they're trying to get running, but they're certainly doing some work on the bones of a vehicle. And Obbs walks over to you. He's a relatively average-sized mutant. He's got kind of long arms and kind of like simian features. And he's wearing a little mechanic's cap and dirty overalls. Yeah, right there. What can I do for you?
I like slapping the
my
side of the
God.
bin, going,
I love
"Oh,
them already.
look what I've got! Look, I've got this bin, and I open it. It's full of tins and other shit."
I'm actually going to show you the picture that I found on the internet for this guy because I don't even remember doing that. That's not what it looks like, but I really like that picture. Anyway,
Fair play. Yeah.
like
That's
that,
cool.
except
I can get it
kind
to
of
show
monkey
on
man.
stream.
Yeah, you're probably best not to, mate, because it's probably some poor artist's work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't
Other
own that
artists are
picture.
available.
I wonder where
yeah.
those artists could be.
Yeah.
Hurry!
So, let's have a look. And he starts pulling stuff out, and he's just like straight in there, just throwing things out and putting all over the place, like And he pulls out like. To anyone else, it would just look like a pipe with like a kind of misshapen part on the side and some wires. Like, I can use this. This can go in a car. This will cool down the engine. And he kind of goes over and he kind of fits it around. This is perfect.
Yeah. Before we go any further, you can either go through all that junk, or you can go for the mystery box.
What's in the mystery box?
Well, we happen to know a location of a vehicle that you might be interested in.
Yes, we do.
He goes silent, and the other gearheads and the enforced up there, they'll kind of turn around and they're like,
lifting up the goggles.
Well,
It's
let's
fantastic.
put it this way: it took. Well, and I'll flex a wee bit at this point, showing off the strength. To be fair, it took about 3 or 4 attempts to get into the damn thing. For me, it's quite a thick vehicle. It's quite big. It looks like what do you call it? Truck. Like a truck.
Yeah, trucks was There's the big ones, and then the little ones with cars.
Yeah, it looked like it could take a bit of punishment. Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. What are you asking me for? Come on, tell me. What is it you want?
Well,
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
I'm just.
Right. What do you mean by everything? Come on, explain. Tell me what you want.
Actually, I came into possession of this, and I'll pull the scrap rifle I've got, which I've realised I have a scrap rifle now from that dead person. Or the grunt was up at the water plant, yeah.
All right, yeah.
It turns out that I don't actually have anything to fire in this. Do you happen to have anything I could use and would possibly give you the information?
So just so I'm clear on this, what you're saying to me is you're going to give me the location of a car or a vehicle, and then for that I'm going to give you an actual thing right now. No. Look around you. This isn't I'm not a stalker. He points to someone else. Not a stalker. Not leaving the ark.
I can get you there.
Yeah.
Right. And can you help me get it back here?
Sure. Yeah.
That's what grunts do, right?
That is. Yeah. Of course. Right now. Okay. So.
However, the one thing. How do you plan to pay them for this information?
That's what I'm trying to get out of here now. How do we explain this? Right. Okay. Is the vehicle in good condition? Is it movable? Is it working?
But that's
We'll
for you to
keep you
decide.
ahead.
I mean, we know the location. I'll take you up there, and if it's worth it, I'll drag it back, right? I mean, that's what grunts are for.
It
Would
does
I
not
have
have
been
an
able?
engine, but
Sorry.
Say that
it does
again.
not have. It does
Sorry,
not have an engine, but it has other things.
at the mention of it not having an engine, you kind of see him lose a bit of interest. Like, I've got the shell of a car here. I don't need another shell of a car. I've got
Yeah, but this is a better
It has
shell.
insides as well.
right.
Right
Would
question.
I have
Is the
been
shell that
able?
they've got
Oh,
the exact same shell?
No, I think what Richard was talking about, I believe, is the armored vehicle that you came across. Is that right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
the
Right.
one.
Oh, so, so.
Now,
would I have been able to make an assessment of it? Just
I think you
or
did the
remember
last
enough?
time.
you
Yeah.
did, and it was basically a shed. It was rotted out, the engine didn't work, and it was completely immovable.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking, like, how you are selling this to this guy, because
Right,
he
well,
doesn't know any of that.
I
Yeah.
guess I keep my mouth shut then because the rest of the group is trying to sell it. If he
Was it
if he
worth the
directly
salvage?
asked me
Well,
though,
Yeah,
I
would it be
look
worth the
at it this
salvage?
way. Look at the size of this guy. It took him 10 minutes to break into that thing. Think of how hard that must be. How
Right.
protected your frame would be. And how you might not even need a stalker to go out into the dome with one of them.
Right, let me tell you. Let me do my Brian voice. Right, let me tell you this, and I won't be going anywhere. What I will do is I will give you 5 bullets for the location. I will then go and grab one of the stalkers, not used, and I will send them up with one of my boys. Quietly investigate this, and if it's worth money to me, I will come back and we'll see about a finder's fee fees.
Deal.
What?
And I'll pull out a map. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, bullets, please.
Takes his back pocket, pulls out 5 bullets, and hands them to you.
So,
Yeah, I will take them
and I'll
if
show
anyone
the
else has got a
location on
gun.
the map.
No, you take him, Richard.
No, okay. I am learning to shoot.
Mary, do you have a gun?
I have a scrap pistol. But how many have I
In that
got for
case,
it?
Remember,
I
his
ha-
bullets are also money.
I
Yeah.
happen
Yeah.
to have 5 bullets already. It seems
I've got 7
so...
bullets.
Oh,
So
okay. Split them.
hi.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I've got a rifle. You've got the... Right, so well, I've got 5. If you've got 7, I'll take...
You take
You
most of
take
them. I'll
3,
take
Mary
the...
can take 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That gives us 8 and 9 respectfully.
Right. Well. Okay. So that's for that. Okay. Your scrap you've got here. Are you looking to build yourself something, Gray? If you give me that scrap, you're welcome to build yourself something in my workshop.
Oh, I'm like turning to this is Albs's workshop. Yes, yes. I would love to use your workshop.
Okay. Well, that scrap's mine. But if you want, what are you looking to build for your friends or yourself?
Do we need to like armor or something maybe?
You can make armor for yourselves. You can make explosives. You can make weapons. You can look at the jury rig skill and see what the rest of the stuff you can make because I don't remember.
Actually, Gray, if you wouldn't mind, I found this metal plate, the 1 foot by 1 foot. Any chance you can make that into kind of like something for my chest?
I like tapping and going, yeah. Like nodding to myself and like
Yeah.
walking away with it into the workshop.
Excellent. I don't want RP live and fucking live stream. Oh, and there's 11 of us as well. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
Good to
let's
see
do this.
something.
Follow if you're
Good
not
to see
already.
something really interesting.
And chat. We do communicate with for chat every so.
Yeah.
Every now and then we do.
Yeah, we look at the chance. Oh my god, look at those people.
So as Smitty walks off with a plate, then I'll go. It looks like I got some time. Julie around?
Brian kind of looks at you
That
like,
woman. I do not like her.
I'll pat her on the
Julie!
shoulder.
and
Heather's just gonna go and just go like this, turn around and walk up.
yeah. So, yeah, he shouts Julie, and someone who is like very. It's hard. It's strange that you notice it, but they were obviously very, very deliberately out the back and weren't planning on coming in. And then you kind of like you see them like coming through. Yes. and she looks over and she immediately locks eyes with Ulf.
We don't
Yes.
like you.
Hey, uh, actually, we should probably talk in private. Brian, are we okay to talk in private in you as well? Because we got something we need to bring up.
They have a small office area kind of to the top left-hand side in there. If you want to go in there and talk, you can. It has got like glass windows with really filthy kind of broken shutters that you can kind of
Yeah.
close. But yeah, I mean you can go in there for a bit of privacy. Did you see what I was going with Julia
Billy
and
and
Brian?
Brian. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because if I
I
remember
will stand
correctly,
outside and make sure nothing bad happens, because I will come in if I have to.
Well, I
Le-
have enough of romance for today. So I think I shall go see my friend.
okay.
Cool. Right, so Scott leaves. Mary's went into the back to do some stuff. Rachel, you are with. You're kind of like loitering near the door, and O'Brien and Julie.
Flash standing like this.
Actually,
Just
yeah. Actually, probably need you anyway. You probably should come in as well.
cool, me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you go in, and Julie she sits over on like a broken, like an old desk looking thing, and O'Brien stands beside her and kind of like bursts open like a tin just without a label on it, and just kind of starts eating some weird black goo that's inside it.
Nice. 'Cause hey,
This
listen, I'm
looks like jelly. I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
am
what it's
partial
called.
to black goo like anyone else. It's probably motor oil. He probably doesn't realize what it's for. Unless
It
it's what do you call it?
smells sweet and lumpy.
Oh, it's not
Mm.
like the mountain's blood. No.
No,
Hint.
different session, guys.
Different
Uh,
session, different game.
Julie looks at you, and she has this large kind of heavy spanner by it that was like strapped to like she kind of like just like unhooks it, just kind of sits it with her hand resting on top of it beside her on the table. What do you want, Ulf?
We came across something quite disturbing on the way up to the water plant. We figured you was probably the best people to speak to, seeing as how you're more inclined in that way.
Yeah.
We found. Well, it's probably better that Flair tells you. She's probably better at this, but we found like tire tracks, quite
Oh
big
yes.
ones as well.
At,
They were near a farmhouse.
at the mention of it, O'Brien, he stops eating, puts down the can, and leans forward. Like, fresh tire
Ye-
tracks.
Yes, yes.
How fresh?
Not too
Can't
long.
I can't
Few
remember,
hours
but I
maybe.
remember it was you that was
You
checking.
can both give me a scout roll if you want.
Yeah, okay.
This will
Can I
be
help?
narrowed.
Could I help with
Yeah, give her the help. Actually, yeah, you
She's
kind
a
of put your heads
stalker.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah. So whatever your
stalker's
scout
probably
is.
better too.
Yeah, that's cool. Give yourself an extra two, right? Do two dice
D6.
roll. Rachel, D6. That's it. So
2d6. Okay.
yeah, 2d6.
Oh, the anticipation.
Well, tell me then. Come on. Okay,
Oh,
okay. Don't worry about it.
maybe push that. Maybe push that.
Nah, no, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You just try and remember it. You just put your head together. You're like, oh, you just know they were fresh. Week, 2 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks, a month.
We're-
But definitely they weren't like caked in.
Yeah, it looked like. Do we know how many?
It was really with those rules. Absolutely not. It was there was one heavy vehicle, and there seemed to be several smaller vehicles.
I
and
know there were
straight-
bikes. Yeah. Yes,
and
this
then
is right. There
some
were
just had
bikes.
2
Okay.
wheels.
Yeah, there was some of them that it looked like pretty much the vehicle we've just given you the location to, O'Brien, but the others looked like as if they were on one wheel or two wheels. There was quite a few. Whoever was in this farmhouse got killed by